of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another.
Why trust moments like these to anything other than Kodak videotape? It captures the sights and sounds of every moment with color that's beautifully accurate, unmistakably Kodak.
For the way we were.
When the moment means more, trust it to Kodak videotape.
Hey! I bet you think I'm crazy! Right? Well, I am crazy! I'm crazy! Why?
A fight. He's such a hardcore Bruce Lee fan, he eats popcorn with chopsticks. He'll risk his life for a rock video queen, but he's afraid to talk to her. He's either totally weird, or he's the last dragon.
Sure look like a master to me.
Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon, directed by Michael Schultz, rated PG-13. Now playing at a theater near you.
Damien is such a strange little boy. Even his name is strange, Damien. Why did you name him that?
I didn't name him that. I thought you named him that.
No, I didn't. How strange.
Yes.
Change and country.
Player manager Pete Rose of the Cincinnati Reds fined himself $5,000 today. Seems Pete caught himself breaking curfew. Pete said, and we quote, "I'm going to give myself one more chance, and if I don't shape up, I'm going to fire myself. You can't have me being a disruptive influence on my younger players. Please understand, I have nothing against me personally."
Quite a spokesman for the me generation. Well, the San Diego Chicken was traded to Philadelphia today in exchange for the Philly Fanatic and a duck to be named later. Phillies owner Bill Giles said, "I feel that the chicken will be just what's needed to boost sagging Philly attendance. Besides, we need the eggs."
Umpire Stretch McNally refused to work a scheduled game yesterday after the other three members of the crew declined to admit which of them had eaten a time-release enchilada for lunch.
Well, here we see former All-Star Johnny Bench reacting to a teammate's practical joke, which involved leaving Johnny's shorts overnight in a vat of jalapeno bean dip, or jalapeno dip, or salsa, or anything hot. That all makes the joke work.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Walden, and I'm standing here in the infield of beautiful Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. And today, the world will witness from this very stadium the most incredible stunt ever attempted. And here comes the man that I consider the greatest athlete performer in the world today, the one and the only Super Dave Osborne.
Hi, Mike.
As you can see, the Super One is riding his trusty Super Dave high-powered motorcycle, and he is resplendent as usual in his own unique colors of red, white, and blue. I think here he is now. Yes, welcome, Super Dave Osborne.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. It's a pleasure to be here. And I'd like to say a special hello to the millions of people watching tonight.
Ah, terrifically put as always, Super Dave. But look, let me get right to the point. Why are you risking your life this evening?
Well, Mike, for those of you who are not familiar with my philosophy, I take one day at a time. I figure you only live once, and while you're living, you should try and fulfill every dream that comes your way. You know, time is a strange way of extending life from hours into days, and sometimes it can only limit a matter of... What did you ask me?
Well, why are you risking your life with this stunt?
Oh, for the money.
Beautifully put, as always, Super Dave.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
All right. Now, I understand you have a very special introduction to make.
Yes, I do, Mike. I'd like to introduce a man who has made my stunt possible this evening. He has spent the last 3 months preparing me, and he is truly as fine a human being as everyone thinks he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Steve Garvey.
All right, the Garv, Steve Garvey of the San Diego Padres.
You know, Mike, they say that probably the most difficult thing in sports to do is to hit a baseball. Well, what we'll be doing this evening has never been attempted before. Super Dave will hit a baseball thrown over 100 miles an hour, blindfolded.
Blindfolded?
Well, yes, Mike. As you know from covering hundreds of my stunts, that I have cat-like reflexes which allow me to sense objects in my area like an animal would. And Gar was able to see this and came up with the idea of possibly using that gift combined with a special concentration which he calls the Garvey zone. And he has taught me to concentrate hard enough that I can almost hear the seams of the ball and know what kind of pitch it is.
That's truly amazing.
What?
Also, I'd like to add a special surprise, that the man throwing the baseball today is probably the fastest pitcher in the game, the great Dwight Gooden.
Oh, Dwight Gooden of the New York Mets. Wow.
Hi, Dwight. Guys, before we start, I also want to say that I will donate every penny I make this evening to this great human being, and he can do with it what he wishes.
I tell you, a beautiful gesture from one special human being to another. Well, I tell you what, Super Dave, call in your crew, get your equipment on so we can get this stunt underway, okay?
Okay, Mike.
All right.
Guys? All right, I want you to put
As you can see, Super Dave's crew has applied the knee pads. They're made from a component of polyurethane, specially imported for this very special stunt. Now the elbow pads.
That's good.
And now they're about to apply the blindfold. This is a very special blindfold made with Saskatchewan sealskin bindings. And I think the crew is ready now. While Super Dave is putting on his special equipment, Dwight Gooden will take a couple of practice pitches and we'll check out his speed and just to make sure how fast he's throwing. All right, that one was 97 miles an hour.
Right, that was good, but we could have got Nolan Ryan to throw 97. Get it over 100 now.
Let's check out this pitch. All right, 101 miles an hour. Now, that's great. Okay.
That was good. Good speed.
I think Super Dave is all ready. The crew has him in here. Super, are you all ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Mike.
All right.
Okay, Steve. We got to back up now. We got to get back in the batter's box here. Okay, remember now, our special open stance. Open it up a little. That's it. Okay, bend the knees a little. Get the hands back. Okay, get the tummy in a little. Okay, chin forward. Okay, remember the Garvey zone now. Good luck.
Okay. Thanks, Mike. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the first pitch into the left field bleachers. And I'm going to hit the second pitch completely out of the park in center. And I'll hit the third one off the right field fence.
All right, let's get Amanda. All right. Come on, Dwight, you wimp. Throw it in here.
Dwight, you wimp. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, my God. Oh, no. I can hear the pain. Oh.
Hey, Dave, you all right?
Oh.
Listen, think Garvey zone. It'll ease the pain.
Ease the pain? I've got Spalding written on my... I'm in pain. Oh, I should have known better.
Super Dave, Super Dave, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, Yutz. Garvey zone. Where did you come up with this?
Think zone. Think zone.
Yeah, I'm thinking zone.
Here, keep breathing. Keep breathing. Okay.
Why don't you put some floor wax on your hair?
Okay.
Oh.
Take it easy now.
Oh.
Okay. Get him.
I think I hurt my fingernail.
Fingernail?
Fingernail doesn't look.
Help
Come on,
me.
guys. We got to get him to the hospital. Keep breathing. Let me see.
Well, there you have it, folks. A one-in-a-million stunt accomplished by the only man on this great earth who would ever dare to attempt it. This is Mike Walden with an elated Super Dave Osborne returning you to our program.
Oh, wait! Help! Get me an ambulance! I need an ambulance! Oh, thank goodness! You know, guys, perhaps inside the ambulance would be more comfortable. Remember, kids, don't try this stunt at home. And if you have an old All-Star ballot lying around, why don't you write in the name Super Dave Osborne, D.H., deceased hero.
2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
so advanced, so simple, even Stevie Wonder can use it. Watch as Stevie photographs top tennis star John Newcomb.
He tried.
The Canon AE1.
So simple, anyone can use it.
Virgil, I'm going home for lunch. I want this entire floor spotless by the time I get back. I don't want you to leave until it's finished. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. There'll be overtime, Mr. Hurwitz?
Overtime? Do I look like Mr. Moneybags to you?
No, sir.
Do I?
No, sir.
I want this floor spotless.
Although castle in Spain, on the street, from your window pane, and you walked around in the heart of town looking for that sound.
Hello. My name is Ira Needleman. I'm 31 years old. I'm a DDS specializing in oral surgery. Pretty weird here. Sort of like Beam Me Up Scotty, right? Yeah. If you're wondering why you should go out with me, well, I'll tell you.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4! My name is Needleman. I'm an oral surgeon. I'm 31. I like Star Trek and Barbra Streisand, and I'm proud to be the virgin. drill. I'm the needle man, and I'm looking forward to the bill.
Drilling.
Yeah, I'm the needle man, looking forward to the bill.
Drilling.
Baby, won't you love me just a tiny little bit? Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, thank you, baby. Okay, now, spit!
Robbie Benson movies. Barry Manilow before he went commercial. Afternoons at Radio Shack and shag carpeting. What do I want in a girl? Well, she should be good looking, smart, especially in electronics, and she should like Star Trek.
I know you have other drills in your mouth. I know that you've been hurt before. They gave you lots of gold, gave you lots of silver, then threw your x-rays on the floor. But I'm the needle man, I'm the one your teeth are looking for.
Drilling.
Yes, I'm the needle man, give you a feeling that you can't ignore.
Drilling.
I'll pick you up for our perfect date at 5. But first we have to stop at my cousin Larry's bar mitzvah, just for a second. Then it's off to the Star Trek convention. Then back to my place. We can look at my collection of dental x-rays. And after that, maybe we can turn off the lights and see what develops.
My name is Needleman. I'm a surgeon.
Drilling.
My name is Needleman.
I ride needleman.
And I'm tired of being a virgin. My name is Needleman.
I ride needleman.
I'm a surgeon.
Drilling.
My name is Needleman.
I ride needleman.
And I'm tired of being a virgin. My name is Needleman.
Warden Carl Hodiger.
Ah, you can talk Leavenworth, you can talk Attica, you can even talk Folsom, but none of them has the sterling literary tradition we have here at Rockford.
Bobby Glover is serving up to 20 years for cutting up his fiancée with a linoleum knife.
I'm into haiku. The narrow restrictions of the form have led me to an imagistic freedom.
Our cameras are there when one prisoner is caught in an act of plagiarism.
Why don't you see what you can steal out of?
Here, the prisoners keep in touch with the outside world.
No way I will accept less than 18% of the people who watch murder in 5 books. Any agent in the business can cut me the donation law.
Each year, Rockland sponsors a poetry festival. Tyrone Green is this year's winner.
Images by Tyrone Green. Dark and lonely on the summer night. Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord. The watchdog barking. Do he bite? Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord. Slip in his window. Break his neck. Then his house I start to wreck. Got no reason. What the heck? Kill my landlord. Kill my landlord. C-I-L-L. My landlord.
You get the way you don't even want to do it anymore. But you do it anyway. It's like you have to.
Alan has a problem. Like millions of American youngsters, he's hooked.
Sorry.
He's strung out on a habit that has turned into a $7.8 billion business. This is the story of Alan, a video junkie.
A lot of other kids were already doing it. And it looked like fun.
Once a loner, Alan now has 4 new friends. Inky, Binky, Pinky, and Clyde.
Pretty soon I started playing. You know, a lot.
Now, Alan is hooked on Donkey Kong.
When you're doing the donk, it's like there's nobody else alive but you.
Alan has a donkey on his back. And the thrills don't come cheap. Instead of spending their money on records, kids today are dropping quarters into video games. Games that are turning them into video junkies.
Yo, give me some money. Quarter. Sure, quarter. Can you spare a quarter? Can you spare a quarter, please? Oh, come on, man. School supplies. I'd probably do anything for a quarter.
Meet Phyllis. She's hooked on a video game called Dig Dug. Tonight, Phyllis will earn $6.75. The hard way. A quarter at a time. But now, there's hope. This is Columbia House.
Essentially, Columbia House is a rehab center for the VGV, the video game victim. We show them that there's a real world out there, outside of the arcade. We say, why waste your money on video games? Why not buy a record, or a cassette, or an album, like Juice Newton? For what you're blowing on video games, you could own a Juice Newton album.
The first order of business is to make the child understand and admit that he or she has a problem.
Hi. I'm Dr. Spiegel. What's your name?
Cindy.
Do you like to play video games, Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
What kind?
Miss Pac-Man.
We happen to have a Ms. Pac-Man right over here. Would you like to play it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's a quarter. That's all right. You can take it. That's it. Play some more? Come on, Cindy. Here's another quarter. Play some more, Cindy. Play some more.
Playing video games can cause extreme stress. Some youngsters suffer more than others. Meet Timmy.
Sometimes I sneak out of my window at night, you know, and go to the arcade. Have you played Tron? Huh? It's totally awesome.
Timmy is 11 years old. Timmy is seeking help. Alan is another story.
Sure, I play a lot of games, but I think I can deal with it. It's not like I'm hooked or anything.
4 days after we completed our interviews, Alan was run over by a garbage
box with a tag-a-thon all over Cliff Johnson of Toronto. One more time, some odd moments in baseball. Phil Niekro on Polish American Night at Yankee Stadium. Here's Don Baylor. He hits the fly ball. Reed Nichols of the Red Sox with some problems. And this is Phil Rizzuto Day.
Yeah.
And holy cow, Phil is knocked over by a cow. Some confusing moments for the Yanks. Here comes Meacham, and here comes Berra, and Carlton Fisk tags them both out. Chili Davis of the Giants, upset over this strikeout, breaks his bat over his knee. Teammate Jeff Leonard with an impersonation in case you missed it. Here's Earl Weaver of the Orioles expressing himself to visiting fans. We had our share of defensive gems. The bouncer deflecting off the third baseman to the shortstop, and he gets his man.
Pretty.
Check out this pop fly. Tim Flannery, Gary Templeton of the Padres with a bobble catch. And here is the catch of the year. Ken Griffey of the Yanks to the wall and leaves it there. To boxing, the stare down of the month. Willie Monroe, Dennis Milton, checking each other out closely. How about this roundhouse left that nearly KO'd the ref? And Tony Pep and Darryl Savoy in a simultaneous trip to the canvas. Some problems on the pitcher's mound. A Lear jet overhead sneaks up on Jack Morris. Dwight Gooden of the Mets with a rare rough moment. Here's pitcher Bob Ojeda of Boston. He forgot about the catcher's return throw. Look out. And a bouncer providing difficulties for Ed Lynch and Keith Hernandez. Rolly fingers with a pitch he has not been working on. And this is pitcher Randy O'Neal of Detroit. Plays the bouncer, but can't quite get his man at first. We had our share of embarrassing moments. White Sox catcher Carlton Fisk with a throw he'd like to have back. Watch the nice stop here by Greg Pryor, but not the throw he had in mind. Fly ball left field. Jim Rice having trouble with the catch and the throw. Fly ball right center field. Here's Tony Armas with a unique approach. And Bobby Grich with a drive. The right fielder Kirk Gibson misjudges, can't find it, and Chet Lemon makes the catch. We close with some unusual moments. Yannick Noah in the near court with his specialty, doing it between the legs and then celebrating the occasion. Somehow a carton of bats, not of the mammal family, got on the field. Nice move by Jesse Barfield of Toronto. And Richard Dix of South Carolina State attempts the onside kick, misses the ball. So he comes back to try again. You can't do that. He put everyone off.
My goodness gracious, somebody at the door. Now nobody can recognize me. Okay.
Hiya, I'm with the Rotary Club, and we're selling raffle tickets. I was wondering if you'd be interested in purchasing a raffle ticket.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed any guests. I've been quite ill.
Oh, well, I don't have to come in. You see, I'm just selling these raffle tickets.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed any visitors. I've been quite ill.
Of course. It's for...
Ooh, that one a toast one. I better practice my speech nesting.
Lesson 4. I'm sorry, I can't allow any visitors.
I'm sorry, I can't allow any visitors.
I've been quite ill.
I've been quite ill.
Uh-oh, somebody is at the door.
Are you Mr. Guido Giambelli? I'm looking for a friend of mine.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed any visitors. I've been quite ill.
Oh, that's too bad. And may I ask, what is your ailment?
Moo, that was a toast one.
Hey, I've come a long way and I will not be put off. I've been searching and searching for my friend Buckwheat and the trail ends here. Now I know his mail's been forwarded to this address. Why, I oughta, Mr. Giambelli. In fact, if that is your real name.
I'm sorry, I can't allow...
Hey, enough of that hooey. I want to see your chest.
What?
I said I want to see your chest. Open up your shirt. Because my friend Buckwheat had a tattoo on his chest that said, Mother. Tom Smothers.
I'm in Miggy's band.
Say that again.
I'm at Biggie's band.
Wait a minute. Oh! Buckwheat, I thought it was you.
Oh, there, Pepper, I'm not dead. Look.
But I saw you get shot with my own 2 eyes.
All episodes, Alabama. The done was Bunner Banks.
Blanks?
Yes, Banks.
But Buckwheat, why'd you do it? Why, oh, why?
Sit down, Alabama. Alabama, I was dead. Somebody was trying to kill me, and I was getting death threats.
But Buckwheat, who on earth would want to hurt you?
I don't know. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking about it. Why me?
I never done nothing to nobody.
That's right, Buckwheat. Everybody loved Buckwheat. You were a perfect little angel. Excepting for that time you put a frog in my pants. You remember? It was in Miss Crabtree's classroom. I was in the front of the classroom singing to everybody, and you snuck up and put a frog in my pants. You humiliated me. Everybody laughed at me.
Hey, Alfalfa, they was supposed to them. He was supposed to be a doke.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes.
Why, you dirty little liar!
Alfalfa, you a very dick man.
I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Pick up that box.
My.
You find out, Ma. Just pick it up.
Okay, I'll pick up the box. What do you want me to do now?
I want you to take off that lid, sassafras.
Okay, then knit it off. Now what do you want me to do?
Now I want you to take off that frog. And now I want you to stick that frog in your pants.
Wait a minute, Alfalfa. You Tazy?
Yeah, I'm Tazy. Stick that frog in your pants.
Alfalfa tickles.
Now I want you to sing. Sing just like I had to in Miss Crabtree's class. Sing, damn it. The object of my affection
became my depiction. Tonight to know the mayor. Oh no, not again!
Free at last. Who's laughing now? Buckwheat. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. The object of my affection can change my complexion from white to rosy
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hello, boys and girls. You know Christmas is a special time in Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. It's a time for giving. And look what Mr. Landlord gave me. It's an eviction notice. Well, that's why Mr. Robinson has to wear this Santa Claus suit to sneak in and out of his building. But it just isn't a disguise, boys and girls. Because when I add this little kettle here, and when I add this little bell, it becomes a small business. Yes, Christmas is a season for giving and for taking. And with this little operation, I figure I'll be taking in about $300 or $400 a day. Oh why must Christmas come but once a year? You know, another reason why Mr. Robinson likes Christmas so much, boys and girls, is because I have so much in common with Santa Claus. We both like to sneak into your house late at night. Only Mr. Santa Claus likes to leave things. Mr. Robinson prefers to take a few things every now and then. Let's see what I have for Christmas today. Oh, look, a little doll baby. Isn't it so cute, boys and girls? They're not worth a lot of money now, but through the miracle of modern science, Cabbage Patch dolls. Now they're worth a lot of cabbage. I could sell these to little stupid kids for about $50 each. $50 each. Can you believe that? Well, that's why I love Christmas. And that's today's word, boys and girls. Christmas. Do you know any other words that begin with X, boys and girls? How about X? could that be, boys and girls?
Robinson! Are you the guy that sold my kid a head of lettuce with a dress on it?
That reminds me of another word, boys and girls, that begins with X. Escape. Well, I'll see you later, and remember, tomorrow, I'll visit you tomorrow when you sound the sleep. Goodbye, boys and girls.
Two corned beef on rice.
Then there was a time in 1927 that the great Adolf K. Musselman, theatrical producer extraordinaire, came to me during a curtain call for the show that I had written entitled Waistcoat Willie. And he said to me at that time, Irving, I need, and before I could let him even finish, I was at the piano with a new ending song for Act 3, and it went something like this. Give me a C, a bouncy C. Waistcoat Willie, he was a heck of a guy. He walked into a room, he stood all this high, and every time he put on the waistcoat, the women would swoon because it was a really nice coat. Da-da-da, dee-dee-dee, whatever the hell else you want to put in there.
Irving, if I have to sit here and listen to you tell me how you wrote that song one more time, I'm going to have a sandwich delivered to your grave. Because I'm going to kill you if I hear that story one more time.
What story?
He's telling the Waistcoat Willie story.
Waistcoat Willie? The song Irving wrote for the show, Waistcoat Willie?
Mm-hmm.
Waistcoat Willie? I always liked that song. How did that go, Eamon?
Don't get him started.
No, but you see, Mort, that's the whole point of the story type thing. You see, it wasn't a song that the great Adolf K. Musselman requested from me. It was a sandwich.
Waistcoat Willie was a sandwich?
Adolf Musselman was a sandwich.
You don't call the great Adolf K. Musselman a sandwich. The man was a genius. The man was a saint. The man was not a sandwich.
Who?
Who? Adolf K. Musselman.
Arthur K. Musselman.
Irving K. Musselman is a sandwich.
I meant Adolf K. Musselman. The point is that he was trying to say to me that he was hungry. Not for a song, for lunch.
I always hated that story, and now I hate it even more.
Don't you tell me where to fuck, you little bastard! If we the sun don't shine on 8 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the park. That's where you're telling me what to do. I don't know who he thinks. Imagine him telling me where I can park and where I cannot park. I'm Gumby, damn it. You don't talk to me that way. Who the hell do they think they are?
Oh, this is great. The man with the golf club head.
Nice to see you, Gumby.
You know, it's real good to see my old friends here back in the heart of USA showbiz land. You know where I've been for the past couple of months?
Where?
In Nashville, Tennessee, recording 15-second commercials for a fish franchise. I am a star, okay? I am a legend. I am not a fish salesman.
Nice to see he's come down in the boil, huh?
Hey, Lou Goldman.
What?
You know, a guy like you should choke on his own mucus.
Gumby, I have coughed up more interesting things than you.
Again with the snot jokes? Again with them?
Boys, let's not bicker. Let's not quibble. Let's not ting with the insults and the stuff in the throat.
Ivan, shut up. Okay, please. You're a senile old fart, all right? But it's nice to see you. Incidentally, who's this guy here?
You don't remember me? 1939 at the Pantages Theater, Pickles on Parade for the opening of that show.
Pickles on Parade? Pickles on Parade? What the hell is Pickles on Parade? Who is this guy?
You don't know me? I'm Mort Schmegman, Gambly. Morty Schmegman.
Who gives a hell? Let's eat something. You know how long it's been since I had a Maury Amsterdam sandwich? It's been a long time.
You can't get that in Nashville.
If you order a Maury Amsterdam sandwich in Knoxville, Tennessee, a big guy wearing a white sheet will come out of the back room with a baseball bat. That's what comes out of the kitchen. Hey, waiter! Waiter! Make it snappy. I don't have all day, all right? Waiter! Waiter!
Oh, my old friend Gumby.
How are you?
Yeah, nice to see you again. That'll be $17.27.
What the hell are you talking about? I haven't even ordered anything yet. $17.27 for what?
$17.27 for the last time you were in here and ran out without paying for a sandwich. November 6th, 1958, 5:30 p.m., Tuesday.
Wait a second, smart guy. That wasn't me.
No, that was some other green Jew. Well, me.
Well, look, I have a Maury Amsterdam. Go. Get me a sandwich.
Sure you will. After the 17.27.
Okay, all right, listen. All right, Adam, I'm a little short on cash. Why don't you pay the man, Schmeglin?
Don't do it, Mort.
Do it, Mort, for old time's sake.
Oh, you are very nostalgic with other people's money.
Here. This is for my old friend Gumby, the man who saw me in that play called Pikmins on Parade. Here, you can keep the change, Lick. Thank you.
Ooh. Now, look, smarty pants, go get me a Maury Amsterdam sandwich.
A what?
What are you, deaf? A Maury Amsterdam! A Maury Amsterdam, you idiot!
What the hell's a Maury Amsterdam?
What do you mean, what's a Maury Amsterdam? Is this not Lishman's Deli?
No, you spatula head. The graveyard for old erasers. Look, I've been here for 27 years. Never once has anyone come in and ordered a sandwich named after a cello player on the old Dick Van Dyke show, so pardon my amazement.
A Maury Amsterdam is banana, onion, and something else, with the relish.
I'm not gonna sit here now.
No, that's wrong. That's a Corbett Monica sandwich. A Maury Amsterdam is what we used to call a herring melt. Used to take the March's herring, fine herring, and you melt it with the Swiss.
My mouth is watering.
So is mine. I'm schmutzing. And then that goes on the dark bread.
No, Lou. You're wrong again.
I'm dying.
No, you're not dying. And you're wrong about the Maury Amsterdam sandwich. To make a good Maury Amsterdam give me a C. A bouncy C. You take a lot of cream cheese, you put it on the bun, then you get some horseradish, but not too much, because you'll burn the top of your tongue, and that's not a good thing. Da-da-da-dee-dee-dee, whatever the hell else.
Hey, shut up already, all right, with the songs. Listen, go and get me an Adolf Musselman sandwich.
That's a nice sandwich.
Adolf Musselman was not a sandwich. The man was a god, and Sophie Tucker was his high priestess. My heart.
Give him a C, a bouncy C.
I saw at a little shoe store, a Maury Amsterdam was there.
Stars, New York's City Winners.
The City Winner is sponsored by Pepsi-Cola.
Dave Righetti has succeeded in many roles for the Yankees, but without question, his greatest day came in 1983 in a game against Boston. On July 4th, Righetti threw a no-hitter against the Red Sox, the first for the Yankees in 27 years. A history-making City winner, Dave Righetti.
Honey, did you make the payment on the Isuzu?
No.
Did you pay it last month?
I haven't made a payment on the pickup since we bought it.
3 months without a payment? Does the word repossession mean anything to you?
Make your best deal on any new Isuzu pickup, and your first 3 payments will be paid by Isuzu, so relax.
Hey, Mr. Accountant, did you pay the electric bill?
Swing into spring with the Mets and Yankees on Sports Channel.
Carter and the world champion Mets as they swing into the 87 season on Sports Channel. Swing into the 87 season with Pete Hernandez and the world champion Mets on Sports Channel. Don Mattingly is a hit with the Yankees as they swing into the 87 season on Sports Channel. Into the 87 season with Ricky Henderson and the hard-hitting Yankees on Sports Channel. Dave Winfield flies as the Yankees charge into the 87 season on Sports Channel. At 43, how does Tommy...
No rain. Cause ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no Rick Valley, no bar. You gotta keep me away from you.
What's up, Will?